Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I've recorded. I'm so excited to see you guys. I feel like it's been so long since I've sat down and did a video with you guys. I've been wanting to do a video about this guy, Matthew Coleman. He's absolutely crazy. He took the lives of his kids and it all ties in with QAnon and all that crap, and it's just a wild ride, but I just wanted to give you guys a trigger warning. Pretty fucked up, so I'm gonna get into it. Matthew Coleman was 40 years old. He was married with 2 children, Kaleo, who is 2, and a 10-month-old Roxy. He was a surf instructor from Santa Barbara, California, and he is accused of killing his 2 children with a spearfishing gun in Mexico. So according to authorities, he had been a devout Christian for about 12 months before the killings, but he became obsessed with the QAnon followings. And I'm sure you guys know what that is. I'm not even going to get into it because that's like a whole nother rabbit hole. But it's basically the belief that there's the elites and they're, you know, up to all these horrible things. I'm sure some are true, some are not. But I'm not even going to get into that because that's like a whole nother thing. If you guys want me to make a video on that, let me know. I'll gladly jump down the rabbit hole with you guys. You know, I live for that type of stuff. But right now, we're going to focus my ADD brain on one topic at a time, which is this. So throughout this time, his mental state started to decline. This is where he started noticing strange coincidences, different Instagram photographs about 5 to 6 days before the killings. He started leaving his home in Santa Barbara because when he took the kids again, he took them to Mexico to kill them, sadly. Well, he says that a few days before this, he says that he started hearing hand signals and signs everywhere, such as postings on Instagram and from friends and teachers. He demonstrated these hand signals with like 2 fingers that kind of look like a peace sign. And this is where it gets creepy. He started to believe that his children had serpent DNA that was passed down to them from his wife, Abby Coleman. This is where he claimed that he was going to take his kid camping and go down to Mexico, but he had other plans, obviously. He ended up telling police officers that after the killings in Mexico, when he was laying in his bed prior to the murders, he felt like he was Neo from the Matrix, uncovering all these puzzle pieces. Yeah, I told you, it get fucking weird. And then he told police officers that he knows what he did was wrong, but it was the only course of action to save the world. This is like some Lori Vallow shit. I feel like, I don't know, do people get bored at home and they watch too much TV and then they believe it's real life? Like, I don't understand. Matthew's one friend ended up telling the FBI that he became super obsessed with all the hand gestures and that it represented these people that were actually evil pretending to be good. And he was obsessed with looking through these photos on social media. He also ended up discussing time travel, teleportation, and it gets even weirder. And he even talks about his 2 kids were telling him about babies being placed in fireworks, food, and in walls. And I'm going to read a little bit from the affidavit. Coleman also says that his 2-year-old son had told him his wife and a family friend were abusing him and his sister, and that he eventually saw the big picture and that he had to kill the children to prevent them from becoming an alien species that would release carnage over the earth. Weird. Listen, I love talking about aliens, but this is some crazy shit. The affidavit also reveals a text message that he sent to his wife right after he took his kids' lives. I'm gonna read the text message to you. It says, "Hi babe, miss you too. Things have been rough, but starting to get some clarity as well. Still confused on a lot of things though, and processing them. So many crazy thoughts going through my head right now, hard to explain." And then it goes on to say, "Yeah, funny, you're getting some clarity through my grandma's old Bibles. Wasn't there too? Anyways, was just actually thinking of burning them in case there's a chip in them or something. Going to keep processing through everything and hope to get some answers. Hope all of this craziness ends soon. Love you." This just tells me like he honestly believed in his mind, like what he was doing was like for the greater good or something. He had something wrong in his mind. Seems like he was brainwashed, honestly, by everything that he sees online. For real, like these days with everything online and in social media, it's so easy to get tangled up and like lost in what's real and what's not. Sometimes you'll see me take a little, you know, break from YouTube and social media because it's much needed, so you don't end up like a crazy person. He was arrested 2 days after he took his children's lives. So yeah, that's what's going on with this story. If more comes out, I'll do like an updated part 2. Of course, I'll do an updated part 2 once he, you know, gets put in jail and like all his charges come about. But I hope he goes away for the rest of his life without the possibility of parole. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think he should go to jail, or do you think he should be in like a psych ward or something for the rest of his life? Let me know. I love you, and I'll see you guys soon.